Hello Sudoku friends, welcome today in the daily newspaper on Tuesday, January the 14th, 2020. We have only one Sudoku, and this one is a medium Sudoku. So let's get started. I see here an 8 in this column, an 8 in the third column. So in the second column, the column between, the only place for the 8 should be here. Then in this big square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing numbers. One of the missing number is a 3. I see here 3, so no 3 in these 3 boxes. I see there 3, no 3 in these 2 boxes. 1 box remains for the 3, that is this one, for the 3. Then a 5 in the third column, a 5 in the second column. So in the first column, the only 3 places for a 5 is here, here, or there. But I see here a 5, so no 5 there. I see there a 5, so no 5 there. Only place for the 5 should be here. Then let me see. A 2 in this row, a 2 in the last row. So in the row between, the only place for the 2 is here. 3 missing numbers of this big square. The missing numbers are 1, 7, and 9. I see here 7, so no 7 in these 2 boxes. The 7 should be here. 1 and 9 remaining. I do not know which place. Need to wait for more information. 1 and 9. That means these 3 numbers of the last row are the numbers 5, 6, and 8. 5, 6, and 8. I cannot fill this yet. I need to wait for more information. But in this big square, I see here a 6, so no 6 in these 3 boxes. The 6 should be one of these 2 boxes. So in this column, we have a 6 here. And I remember these 3 boxes, the missing numbers are 6, 8, and 5. We have a 6 and an 8 here. So no 6 and an 8 in this box. 1 box remains for the 5. That is this one, for the 5. So in this column, 5 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is a 5. I see here a 5, so no 5 there. I see there a 5, no 5 here. I see there a 5, so no 5 there. I see here a 5, no 5 there. Only place for the 5 should be here. Then, so we have a pair here, 8 and a 6. 8 and a 6 here, 9 and a 1. 8 and a 6, we have a 6 here, so no 6 here, 6 should be there. And the 8 goes here. Then three missing numbers in this column. The numbers are 9, 4, and 3 in this column. 3, 4, and 9. I see here 4 and a 3, so one digit is left. That's the 9. So here we have a pair, 4 and a 3, 4 and a 3. Yes. Then let me see. That 5, 2, 7. Yes, this big square, 4 missing numbers. The numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9. 4, 6, 7, and 9. I see here 4 and 9. So no 4 and 9 in these two boxes. That means here must be a 4 or a 9. Here must be 4 and a 9. 4 and a 9, 4 and a 9. That means these two boxes are reserved for the number 6 and a 7. We have a 6 there, so no 6 here. 6 should be here. And a 7 goes there. 4 and a 9, 4 and a 9. Let me see. I'm missing something. 7, 7, 7. That. 9. Yes, 9 in the third row, 9 in the second row. So in the first row, the only two places for 9 is here or there. But I see here already 9. No 9 there. 9 should be here. 9 in this column, 9 in the third column. So in the second column, the only place for the 9 should be here. One box remains for this big square for the number 1. Then these three numbers of the second column are reserved for the numbers 1, 4, and 6. 1, 4, and 6. I cannot fill this yet. 1, 4, and 6. That means these three boxes are for the numbers 2, 1, 4, and 6, 2, 7, and 3. Yes, 3 in the third column, 3 in the second column. So in the first column, the only two places for 3 is here or there. But I see here 3, no 3 there. 3 should be there. 1, 6, and 4. That means the other 7 and 2. 7 and 2. 1, 6, and 4. 7 and 2. We have a 7 there, so no 7 here. 7 should be there. And the 2 goes there. 2 missing numbers in the first column for the numbers 2 and 4. I cannot fill this yet. 2 and 4. These two numbers are 6 and 1. We have a 1 there, so no 1 here. 1 should be here. And the 6 goes there. 1 in the first row, 1 in the second row, so in the third row, the only two places for 1 is here or there, but I see here already a 1, no 1 there, 1 should be here, 1 in this column, 1 in the last column, so in the column between, the only place for the 1 should be here. Then why can I not continue? Yes, 2 in this row, 2 in the middle row, so in the row below. The only place for the 2 should be here. This column, the numbers 2 and 5 are missing. I cannot fill this yet. 2 and 5 need to wait. Four, nine, and 1. Oh, these two numbers in this row for the numbers 1 and 6. We have a 6 here, so no 6 in this box. 6 should be there. And the 1 goes here. 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 1 and 4. We have a 1 there, so no 1 there. 1 should be here, and the 4 goes there. Then 3 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. We have a 6 there, so no 6 in these two boxes. 1 box remains for the 6 should be here. 7 and 9, 7 and 9. I cannot fill this yet. Same like here, 4 and 9, 4 and 9. 2 and 5, 2 and 5. But the 6, we have a 6 in this column, 6 in the column next. So in the last column, the only two places for 6 is here or there. But I have a 6 over there, so no 6 here. 6 should be here. 6 in this third row, 6 in the first row, so in the row between, the only place for the 6 should be here. Then 2 missing numbers in this row for the numbers 4 and 7. We have a 7 here, so no 7 there. 7 should be here, and the 4 goes there. 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 3 and 8. I cannot fill this yet. Need to wait. 3. Yes, 3 in the last column, 3 in the column next. So in this column, the only two places for 3 is here or there. But I see here already a 3. No 3 there. 3 should be here. 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 4 and 7. 4 and 7, we have a 7 here, so no 7 there. 7 should be here, and the 4 goes there because these two numbers are the numbers 2 and 5. I remember. So the second row, 2 missing numbers, 2 and 5, I see here 5, so no 5 there, 5 should be here, and the 2 goes there. One missing number of this big square for the numbers 2, one missing number of this big square for the number 4, 2 missing numbers in this column for the numbers 3 and 4. We have a 4 now, so no 4 here, 4 should be here, and the 3 goes there. Then 4 in this column, 4 in the middle column, so in the column next, the only 2 places for 4 is here or there, but I see here already a 4, so no 4 there, 4 should be here. One missing number in the first row for the number 5. Then 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 2 and 8. I see here 2, so no 2 there, 2 should be here, and the 8 goes here. 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 8 and 3. We have an 8 here, so no 8 here, 8 should be here, and the 3 goes there. One missing number in this column for the number 1. 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 9 and 3. We have a 3 here, no 3 here, 3 should be there, and the 9 goes there. 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 4 and 9. We have a 9 here, so no 9 there, 9 should be here, and the 4 goes there. 2 missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 9 and 7. We have a 9 here, so no 9 there, 9 should be here, and the 7 goes here. We have finished this in 16 minutes. Alright people, if you like it, this thumbs up, otherwise thumbs down. You can also subscribe on this channel if you want, or if you like. Otherwise, download the PDF file so you can solve it by yourself. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.